to show you how to do internet connection sharing with the Wi-Fi Pineapple Mark IV on Linux. Right here I'm using Ubuntu, but your distribution may be different and it should work the same. So first things first, you're going to boot up the Wi-Fi Pineapple, plug in the power via the power brick, and get your Ethernet cord ready. But first we need to go to the terminal to find out our network settings and also connect to your Wi-Fi hotspot or home router, whatever it may be over Wi-Fi. So we're just going to search for it, the terminal, and there it is. Or bash or whatever yours is. And what we're going to do is wget and we're going to look at our wireless network card. Mine is WLAN 0. Yours may be different. If it's different, you'll have to manually edit it in the script when it asks you for it. There's a nice little handy script that'll do that for you. We'll do get later on. But make sure you just connect it via to a hotspot or whatever. And we're going to do ifconfig. We're going to look at the more internal network settings, and we're going to look at our network interface card right here, our wireless one, and we're going to look at internal address. Mine is 10.1.9.32. This is the IP address given to me by my router. Yours may be different. The most common is 192.168.1.1. The last 1, 2, or 3 digits right here after the last dot doesn't matter. Usually it's just 1. We need to find our main router's IP address because in the script it's going to ask for the internet gateway and you're going to type that in. And also your mask address. Normally it's 255.255.255.0. So once you got that all written down and you got the correct interface you're going to connect to, we're going to go ahead and download the script. So we're just going to run in terminal wget and go to wifipineapple.com/wp4.sh, and we're going to go ahead and download that. Alright, it's downloaded that, and now what we need to do is we're going to have to change the chmod space +x and then the name of the file, which is wp4.sh, and it's just going to add executable permissions to that file so we can execute it. Okay, sorry about that. If I change that to a w, sorry about that, wp4.sh. Okay, and it's appended a executable command to it. So now what we need to do is we need to plug in our Ethernet cord to our Wi-Fi Pineapple on the PoE LAN port. You should use the same port in Windows 7, which I did internet connection sharing on. That's the port you want to use on the Wi-Fi Pineapple, and connect via your other end of your Ethernet card port to your computer. So now that we got that plugged in, we're going to go ahead and run the script. So ./wp4.sh, and we're going to have to put up front of it sudo because we got to run that as elevated privileges. So it's sudo space ./wp4.sh. It's going to ask you for your password, so type it in. And right here it's going to ask you input pineapple netmask. You can change that if it's different. This is for your Pineapple. Just enter for default. Just press enter on your keyboard. Input Pineapple network. That is the Pineapple's IP address. It's network. That's default. So just click enter. This is the input interface between your PC and the Pineapple. This is your Ethernet cord that you plugged in, and usually it's ETH0. If yours is different, which we found in iwconfig, you're going to type that in. Yours may be ETH1 or something else. You would just type in ETH1 and then enter if that's your case. But anyways, mine is ETH0, so we're just going to click enter. And the input interface between the PC and the internet is my wireless network card, which is WLAN 0, which we found in ifconfig or iwconfig. So that's default. We're going to click enter. Now the input internet gateway, this is going to be your router's IP address. Yours may be different, like we found in the ifconfig. but mine is 10.1.9.1. Now you notice it said 32, but that's my IP address assigned from the router. I want the router's IP address, and usually the last digit is just a 1. Click enter, and this is the input address of host BC. This is the IP address that it's going to connect to from our computer to the Pineapple, because the Pineapple's default gateway is 172.16.42.42, which it's looking for internet access, so that's default. We're going to click enter, and the input IP address of the Pineapple, this is the Wi-Fi Pineapple's IP address, that's default, so we're going to click enter, and it's going to ping it. You should see ping requests, so it's up and running, and it should say successfully pinged it, and you're just going to browse to this IP address in your browser. You can just hold control on your keyboard and left click on it, and it'll open up your default browser, and as normal in the other videos, your password and username is going to be, username is ROOT root, and the password is pineapples are yummy. And there you go, it's up and running now, and you should have internet connection access on the Wi-Fi Pineapple. So right now I'm going to use my Android phone, and I'm going to connect to it via Wi-Fi. So I'm turning on my wireless radio on my phone, and I'm connected to the Pineapple. It's then obtaining an address. Alright, it's connected. We can generate a detailed report, and you can see my Android phone is connected to it on this IP address. So we can just dismiss it. That's just something to take a look at. It's right there. So now I'm just going to browse on the web on my phone. Let me open up YouTube. Alright, let's try a video just to see if it loads. I'll try Mozilla Thunderbird Review by Nixie Does Linux is the latest one for today, and let's see if you can hear it. May take a little bit. It's a little bit slower than connecting to your main router.
And you're watching OS All, your source for open source. What's that one program you can't live without? If you're like me, you access this on all your devices, phone, desktop, computer.
So there you go. The Wi-Fi Pineapple is working properly, and it's sharing the internet. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later.